Welcome. I'm just gonna grab something. You guys can watch it up close. What you got? You got your ball? Got your ball? Okay. Welcome. Let's plug you in. Plug you in. All right. I got sunshine on a cloudy day when it's cold outside. I'm gonna sit over here because it's like 20 degrees cooler. Like 20 degrees cooler. All right. I hope you guys are having a good morning. All right. Let's do this. All right. You're plugged in. Good morning. Okay. Let's do. Let's do. I don't know. Maybe a couple reads. Let's do. First week of March. You guys are probably seeing synchronicities, numbers, license plates. Something's talking. Something's talking to you guys. You have stalking, intimidation, confrontation. To me, it's more probably more stalking than anything. I did have, it was like a day or two ago that third party drama energy was coming back around. But I will tell you, there's different types of stalking. For instance, one of my friends is dealing with something where this person kept calling her work, and this guy's on the phone, right? It could just be, more Dane where it's talking, it's looking at social media, that type of stuff. But this one particular guy used to call her work and ask for her all the time. She hasn't worked there in probably like 6 months. She ended up going into the restaurant the other day or talking to somebody that still works there, and they're like, well, that guy started calling for you again. Then she was like, oh, she's like, that's fucking weird. And then she switched her cell phone service over, I'd say maybe 8 days ago, 10 days ago. And she put it in her name. It was in her ex-fiance's name. And she just didn't want to deal with any, she just wanted to pay her own bill. She didn't want to deal with any of that because there's drama on that end too, right? So I don't know why I mentioned that. That might be a thing for you guys too, paying people's bills. It's time to get shit in your own name or whatnot, But now he called her cell phone, okay? So, and said something. She actually ended up calling the cops. They can't track it. So it is creepy, guys, because it's somebody for the last year that has been creeping on her. Okay. So again, it could just be social media. It could be obsession. I'm getting this both ways, obsession and stalking. And that can be like a more Dane, like low level, but there's high level stalking here too. So be wary there. Be wary this week in regards to that. It's not like it's going to go away in a week, but, heads up on, I just heard heads up on your tires. So, which is so immature that you'd have to worry about your tires, but there's a lot of immature energy out there too. Okay. So yeah, see, corrupt, unethical cults. So you really gotta, this is definitely a warning. That's too bad. Leader of the pack. So there is like a, if it's cultish, okay. I'm getting pulled to government energy here too. Just a heads up. I mean, this energy is not good. Stalking, intimidation, confrontation, corrupt energy, unethical cults. Okay, so even the workplace, the energy is just ick. I almost want to like. I feel like there was just something with the piano. So something with the city too, because it pulled me to Big. But it's not the first time that movie Big has come in. I'm seeing like the Ace of Pentacles there, so it's almost like lies to get what they want. This is energy. I'll do anything to get what I want. One's more undercover. One's more like in your face, not giving a shit. And it make it real known, like, hey, I'm the boss, you're gonna follow my rules. This is kind of like, you can't see me, but I'm watching you, right? So there's definitely something going on with work. Like someone purposely possibly wanting to get you fired, talking crap. Others of you, it's just like, really, Lokes? Go get it. Like literally just watching you. Someone who thinks they can get away with something. Watching your moves. Yeah, there's something with the cat. Loki, come on. Go do something with yourself, please. Watching your car. Watching you at work, your social media. Even like your house, guys. Like it's could be a private investigator. Others of you, it's just, creepy energy, stalkers, obsessions, responsibilities, lessons, and growing up. Yeah, sirens. So that's basically telling me there's very immature energy at play here too, because there's a lesson, taking responsibility for certain stuff. It's almost like undercover, almost like like I can't speak quick enough. It almost pulls me to energy that's very immature. Like they won't talk to you for a week or two, and as if like it can just kind of get swept under the rug type energy. It's like not wanting to take responsibility, but I'll watch you from the outside. I'll watch what you're doing. I'll keep an eye on you. Kind of like in hopes, like if someone stays quiet, I feel like someone's expecting you to reach out, expecting you to make the first move so they don't got to take responsibility, so they don't have to learn a lesson. It's very immature energy. Like this energy is like watching Stalking. It's almost like someone's trying to do reverse psychology on you. So definitely a heads up. And then you have it on like every level though, which is like, I don't know. Like all the way to big wigs to like very mundane energy. You got controlling, drama, conflict. Yeah, this is just like a warning read for sure. Okay. Somebody definitely needs to learn lessons here. Somebody definitely needs to grow up. Take accountability for their own shit. Yeah, it's almost like having 3 cards of control, right? But there's a lesson here. There's immaturity here. And then it's like not really confronting, just kind of waiting to see how something plays out here. It's drama. So there's multiple people, drama here, drama there. There's something definitely going down at work. Controlling, drama, conflict, not seeing eye to eye. I don't know if someone's trying to convince you to, well, it almost feels quiet. Yeah, like shadow work. It's almost like, it's weird. Yeah, you do have an energy here where it's, yeah. Somebody like wants you to reach out to them. so they can like sweep something under the rug so it doesn't get addressed. It's very immature. Someone thinks they're being tricky and strategic, but then you have multiple energy around that's just, you have two different levels of psyche here too, like super intelligence, and then I wouldn't even say playing dumb. It's just kind of like being naive, trying to manipulate in different ways, thinking somebody has the upper hand, higher advantage. It's just very manipulating energy. This seems more like, if anything, it's almost like possibly my spirituals kind of doing your own thing. But again, I still feel like it's linked to them or energy around them. Tell me about stalking, intimidation, confrontation. Muse. I saw crossroads. I think it was just at the bottom of the deck, so I kept going. I think that's why it came out. Someone's even afraid to like confront you. Definitely have alpha energy here, but that's not going to get anybody anywhere. You have unawakened, cycles, nostalgic. So you're dealing with somebody who's definitely arrogant. Trying to control situations. Just unethical. Keeps repeating patterns. There could be some intimidation here, not wanting to confront. Careful if you're at your crossroads. It's MIB, which is pulling me to Will Smith, so I don't know, celebrity energy. It could even be, I just heard Celebrities Gone Bad. Is that a show? Here we go again with that Six of Wands public eye that's been coming out in the reads. Could be somebody you look up to, somebody who inspires you. So this doesn't feel as creepy as the energy I was explaining to you, but the energy is there. So please be wary of that. I also feel like there's work involved here. Tell me about sirens. Free will, but then you got stuck and then union. One more for this one. Responsibilities, lessons, growing up. Fear, deception. What do you got? That doesn't sound normal. Where are you going? What do you got? Don't make me chase you. Yeah, you know better than that. Ooh, that is not yours. Thank you. Would you like an ice cube? So it's like very fearful energy of growing up, taking responsibility for something. This is very mundane energy, guys. It's very laid back, putzing around, not doing anything. this was more of like a warning. So don't forget about that, because you have that energy around you. Like that's a heads up, and it's more than just karma. Okay. There's a whole bunch of fucking drama here. Grief, stock. See this? It's like I keep hearing like stock. Like I don't know what movie that is. Stock. Yeah, see, I don't like this. It's like undercover bullshit. It's almost like this is what's being projected, but this is the fucking energy. Be very, very careful here. This seems very low key. Somebody not learning a lesson. Yeah, somebody's got regrets. Somebody feels bad. They want yada yada yada. Sing me a song. It's just kind of like stupid, right? Like put yourself in this situation. Like it's because this is the energy. So again, I can't stress to be extremely cautious here, because it's somebody that's just not acting like, oh, no big deal, but literally waiting for you to step in so they don't have to. It's very immature. It's very disrespectful. It's very over the rainbow energy. There could be hallucinogenics here, or they could be hallucinating. I don't know what that's about. Drugs could be involved. I don't think this is you guys at a crossroads by any means. I think this is like, you got temperance. That's like very cool, kosher. Yeah, I don't like this energy. It's almost like you don't even know who the fuck you're dealing with. It's very superficial. Tell me about temperance. Yeah. It's Five of Pence, so change is needed. But you also have illusionary energy there. It's that Neptunian energy. Detached, not accepting something. It's definitely needing to heal. But it's like somebody who built their own web of lies. What's the damn word I'm looking for? Yeah, it's very separated energy. Tell me about Alpha Draconians. Alpha Draconians. Ace of Fire. It's almost like wanting. There's something with psychosis here. There's something going on in the fucking brain. Here's the deal. This is somebody who wants you to be like, it's like you had the idea. Like, oh, this is corrupt energy, unethical cults, okay? Unawakened, repeating cycle after fucking cycle after cycle, reminiscing, Ace of Fire. Somebody's probably horny. Father of Earth, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or somebody who thinks they're in some type of leadership position here, coming up with some type of idea, because it's like being separated from an energy that's that's healing. You guys could be healers. You could have that healing vibe. Um, you got that something, Megan Trainor and Charlie Puth. What is let's Marvin Gaye and get it on? Something with sexual healing in that in the beginning of the song. It could just be them missing your energy. It's the way they're looking at you. It's inspiring. It's a very healing. But this is somebody trying to create something within that energy, not saying anything, just kind of watching from the sidelines. They could be intimidated, not really wanting confrontation, so kind of like keeping their distance. But they're not keeping their distance. They're watching, stalking, in hopes that you're going to reach out or they'll come up with an idea that will make sense. Yeah, see, Hangman coming up with an idea that makes sense. Five of Pence. Oh, I thought that was the Five of Pence. That's the Five of Swords. Very disappointed energy. Separated, detached. There's somebody who wants to win at all costs. Very manipulative energy. There's definitely something going on. And this is somebody who wants to come up with some type of an idea or something. Because this is not a sacrifice. It's very unawakened energy with cycles. Okay, this is somebody who maybe they think like they're doing the right thing. I don't know, but it's like unawakened, very dim energy. Like there's nothing uplifting about this energy. There's nothing attractive about this energy. There's nothing desirable about this energy. It's unethical. It's bullshit. It's the that's what it is. Trying to come up with some scheme, and it's manipulating. They just want to keep an energy in a cycle, keep an energy stuck. They will end up being disappointed in the end. And you got the Lovers, so I don't know if there's too many people in the picture. Somebody wants, the higher power. It's pulling me to a third party drama, but I didn't want to start those reads again because you have that energy of the masculine or the chick out there that's trying to emotionally manipulate, tell people you should go in this direction, you shouldn't go in that direction, that energy is not good for you, what do you see in him, what do you see in her, blah 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 blah. Like it's like you want to karate chop the fucker or the bitch, you know what I mean? It's like that energy's out there again. I'm not going to read on it and waste my energy on reading people who want to stay in that type of argumentative fucking cycle. It's, you ask me, off with your head type energy. There's nothing to contemplate. Lots of jealousy. Hey, jealousy. You got lots of jealousy around you, trying to control a situation, a person. Something was definitely going on behind the scenes. Somebody definitely thought they had the upper hands. Yeah, the Hierophant, so this speaks more of a lesson in the Magician and the Three of Pence. So there's definitely a karmic lesson here too. And taking responsibility. Creating your own life. You got free will, you got fear. So it's almost like somebody could move forward and start something new. A project, an idea, a person, place, a thing, a relationship. But you got to learn the lesson. To me, you got somebody who kind of manipulates the energy. Somebody who kind of follows the news. This is a good idea. That's a good idea. Stocks. Inventory. Algorithms. Got CNN, Fox, Botox, Pfizer, real estate down here, environmental water here. This isn't like, I have an idea for somebody. thinking somebody's like a higher authority or something. Like, nah, this is somebody who gets the idea from the news. I don't know how I feel about this. There is something with free will, a lesson, the Hierophant's a lesson, this is a lesson. But this is manifestation. But you have free will and fear. This is the only card where I said too, it's a little up in the air. Like it could be my spirituals, but it's more probably the energy around you. You could be fearful on your next move, where you're going, the energy around you. It's matrix. You got a lot of matrix energy around you. But to me, I feel like you're dealing with a person from the matrix where is trying to convince you, like I have an idea, but it's very manipulating. It's very, they just want your energy. There's something of a undercover you're not seeing. I just saw like a veil in front of my face. And it's not that you're not meant to see it. You probably are just, you're not even trying to see it, because my spirituals wouldn't consume this energy. They're not going to stay in this energy and be like, how can I fix this? How can I fix somebody who just wants to do nothing? How do I fix somebody who has fear? How do I fix somebody? No, they're not like, my spirituals are not down to fucking fix jack shit. Unless it has to do with them and there's multiple people wanting to put the same work and effort in. If this is my spirituals, there's something that has to do with the matrix, where there is going to be a thought or an idea that you can build upon. Daughter Earth, Three of Pentacles, the Sun, knowledge. Tell me about the Magician. You might actually see something on the news too, like local news, something where it's like, it's not great. Oh, I went to school with that person. Oh, yada, yada. Yeah, no, see? Three of Pentacles. Something, again, it could be teamwork, but I mean, it could be a contract too. It could be a lesson to get out of this contract, because this is so clear that this is matrix. You got the Hermit, the Tower, oppression, adjustment, the Fool. So be careful here, because it's like you got to follow your soul. What do you want? Could be a contract. This could be somebody from your past wanting to like come in and be like, I've grown up, I've changed, this and that, but I'm going to take responsibility for all my shit. Like it's, you know, it's like a song from a lyric from a song. Another sad day, another day in paradise, another sad, but it's like another sad day, something. Like, yeah, see, like with the fear, like I don't. This is tricky. I just don't think you can bypass this. This is Three of Pentacles. Could be. Even if somebody learned a lesson, yeah, I was just going to say they're not doing much. Yeah, see, karmic party, third party, there's still a karmic here, guys. Okay, this is the drama. And it's like the stalker. This is the drama. This is the bullshit that I really don't want to get into, because I don't need to wreck your energy or fuck with my energy reading energy like this. Just know this is a fucking warning. And This is like putting the effort in. This is under a new contract. This is manifesting. It's moving forward. But you have an energy here stuck because there's a karmic on the outside. There's too many people in the fucking picture. So is the lesson really learned? Because there's a little too much fucking matrix here. So this is kind of like somebody coming at you with like a definitely lower vibing energy, which would make sense if they're surrounded by this other karmic energy, but not your problem, not your peaches, not I get my peaches down in Georgia. I don't think what peaches. The fuck peaches. Somebody likes peaches. Somebody could be a baker with a magician, bake with peaches that making a pie. Peaches, honey, peaches. What the fuck? I get my peaches down in Georgia. Eh, This is somebody changing, somebody wanting to shift something, but you still have unawakened. I don't like that. You still have somebody repeating patterns, not doing the right thing. Stuck when they're supposed to be putting work and effort into something, but stuck. Stuck. I don't know what movie it is. It just reminds me of a fucking idiot. Stuck. I don't know what to do. Stuck. It's like, motherfucker, you're not stuck. You got a karmic thing. You don't got your fucking balls attached to your own fucking penis to fucking think for your fucking self. Too busy. Someone else is apparently tugging on someone's fucking balls here because someone's got zero fucking balls to fix something. So be careful because it's like energy coming towards you, but not fixing what even needs to be fixed first. Like it's very concerning, is what I just heard. Okay, so don't get stuck in somebody else's fucking beehive. It could be like someone afraid to move forward from a past relationship. Too many people in the picture. I mean, there's too many people here. It's a third party scenario. Whether it's someone's mother, brother, sister, wife, husband, like child, work. It doesn't matter. Like, was stuck. Oh my god, what is that movie from? Someone is a lot of grief here. Someone really feels bad how they treated a situation, how something went down, but there's still conflict of interest, there's still drama, there's still people and energy around trying to control it. So it's like, who gives a flying fuck if somebody feels bad for what they did? Honestly, this is not energy you should have tolerance for, because even if this is a karmic energy and this is someone still dealing with the karmic, it's still very much karmic. You don't need the karmic coming towards you. The energy is still very much here. It's like, no. Some of you, it could be karmic in the sense of around you, work, people. No, this is more people. There's a work scenario that didn't really come out, but it's there. Something that went down at work with a boss, an authority figure. Somebody's not seeing that there's somebody else that keeps repeating the same cycle with somebody else, but somebody else is too consumed with what's going on their end. They're not seeing that the other karmic energy is really even up to something. So I'm telling you right now, like, the lesson has not been learned. And if one lesson's been learned, there's multiple lessons still attached to this. Tell me about controlling, drama, conflict of interest, This is somebody who, like, this is, somebody, I keep getting the same message. Somebody thought the grass was greener on the other side. I don't know what type of energy that you guys were dealing with, but you were definitely dealing, see, 9 of Cups. Somebody thought that the grass was definitely greener on the other side. This is someone trying to control their own happiness, how things go. This is somebody trying to control somebody else's happiness. You know what I mean? Like, why do you want to go in that direction? Why do you want to be with that person? Why do you want to work that job? Why do you want to do this? Why do you want to do that? A swift fucking kick to somebody's fucking balls of fucking juggler is what the vision I'm fucking getting here. It's like, shut the fuck up. Somebody doesn't know how to put somebody in their place. You're dealing with a straight up fucking pussy here. So some of you are dealing with fucking pussies and they're afraid to fucking confront you or confront the other person. It's so, this is so frustrating when these reads come in, guys, because I can't stand it's putting me in the matrix energy, and it's like, what the actual fuck? It's like you can't help this energy. It's just fucking, you stupid. Can't help fucking stupid. That's the energy. If somebody thought the grass was greener on the other side, I'm telling you, at one point when you guys were together, they stayed in a scenario thinking it would still pan out, whether it was because of, I just heard 8 figures, but there's 6 figures. But there's something with 8. It's probably a cycle. If somebody just thought the grass was greener on the fucking other side. It's like if you close your eyes for a minute. A song was just coming to me. Close your eyes for a minute, everybody, if you can. Close your eyes. I'm going to take you somewhere. You're in a field. Large field. On one side of this field, to the left, the west, to the fucking east, okay? You got a beautiful house. Grass is green. Flowers are just blooming, nourishing. The birds are chirping. On the other side of the field, you have the same exact landscape, same exact house, but the grass isn't green, okay? It's like there's something going on, or there's just, there's seeds planted there. It's like you're looking at both of the sides. You look into the west, you look into the east, okay? This is an energy that's like, worst case scenario. Okay, I'm going to choose the left side because the grass is already green. They can convince themselves and think that, why didn't the grass grow on this side? Right? Why didn't it grow over here? Why everything looks the same, but it didn't grow. There must be something wrong with the environment, the dirt, the ground, something, right? So majority of the people of the matrix is probably going to choose the house on the left. But what they don't understand is the grass is so fucking green there because there's chemicals and pesticides. There's all that other shit on that side of the fucking grass. Okay? It's so karmic and matrix. But that's what they chose because it looks better. Right? But what they don't realize is 3 months from now, the house to the east is going to be blooming, and there's going to be wildflowers, and there's going to be deer and bear and moose and maybe a little stream. Like, it's just going to be thriving because it took longer to grow, because there's no pesticides, there's no chemicals, there's no matrix. And then 6 months later, you look to the left and it looks like shit because the grass has died. Because nobody nourished it. Nobody took care of it. Nobody looked into it. Nobody looked at, the history. And nobody looked at, you get my point? Get what I'm trying to say? That's what this is. Then when I say somebody thought the grass was greener on the other side, because it was already there. So it's kind of like their loss. So I don't know if they're seeing it. And then they have a karmic that still is giving them shit, or other family members just, you really shouldn't go in that direction. Why do you want to go in that direction? It's like they're completely trying to strip your happy away. And some of you fell for it. A lot there's some clown asses that fell for that. Maybe because somebody had a six figure and they're, you know, who the fuck knows? But all I gotta say is you're lost. Because if you ask me, if I saw all the seeds, I definitely wouldn't have went for the house on the right. Because me, I'm not in the matrix. I wouldn't have been like, oh, well, that looks more house ready. That looks more, you know what I mean, more presentable. We can have this, the X, Y. No, I would have instantly, my brain would have instantly went to chemicals, this, that. I would have looked at so many things in so many different ways. You're dealing with a matrix energy that bypasses all of that. Why do you want to be with somebody like that? You know, it's like, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Yeah, you are sorry. You're a fucking sorry ass, is what you are. I took my time and planted those fucking seeds, and now those seeds are gonna fucking bloom, and your grass is gonna fucking rot. Not my problem. I don't need to take you back. I don't need to forgive you. I don't need to be part of this bullshit, this conflict, the drama that you don't want to fucking clear up. I don't care if you're waking up a little bit and you realize and you're learning a tiny little fucking lesson only because it came back to fucking punch you in your face, not because you learned from it when you should have learned from it. So there's just an energy here that's probably are going to attempt to come your way. Right now they're just kind of quiet, trying to manipulate a situation. You have the karmic manipulating a situation, especially if there's kids involved. They use the kids as emotional manipulation. There's emotional manipulation all damn day. That's water. It's fire is temperance, but it's water is like the two of cups. It's temperance. It's emotional manipulation. So somebody doesn't go in a certain direction. Do you have an energy here possibly waking up? Yeah. Ace of Wands, Hangman. Yep. But you all want to deal with somebody who's still dealing with somebody but they're not really dealing with that person. I mean, fuck. You're dealing with somebody here that chose the house to the west because it looked better. It was presentable. It's like living right next door to a lesson. And then that person has to sit in that why your side of the land just flourishes. Somebody is definitely trying to interfere, and stop somebody from going in a different direction. Definitely emotional manipulation here. I mean, there's no question. That's been at play for over a year. I don't think somebody was naive to it, but they definitely kept you out of the loop, strung you along. And at one point they definitely stayed in a scenario where they thought the grass was greener on the other side. It was more beneficial to them. But because of that controlling energy, the drama, all the fucking other shit, people running their mouth, you're missing out on your own wishes, happiness, manifesting what you deserve. So I don't feel bad for that energy. If this person has to sit in that energy and realize, you know, the mistakes they made, then let them. It doesn't mean sit there and fucking hold their hand, guys. Because I'm telling you, it's like, is someone really does feel bad about how something went down, but it's too fucking bad. And you made your choices, right? You made your choices, and you still have this energy around. Whether there's a company going under, whether there's a separation, whether there's a divorce, whether there's an ending to this, that it doesn't matter. It ended because it needed to fucking end. It didn't end so you could just fucking move on with your life. It's almost like somebody was waiting for somebody to intrude. Somebody was waiting for something to go down so something could end because somebody didn't have the fucking balls to just fucking end it. and then they expect another energy to just, be there waiting and willing. And no, somebody got something ass backwards. This is still that scenario where spirit, set up certain energy. I just heard like torpedo, so it keeps coming at them and at them and at them, because it's just like, all right, I learned a lesson. They don't they learned the short stick of the lesson. They don't not comprehending the fucking lesson, because if they were comprehending the lesson, no one would be fucking stuck here. There wouldn't be still a karmic lingering and manipulating situations. And again, this is somebody that kind of wants to come in, and they're manipulating you, thinking you're gonna come back around, like it was your idea to come back around. It was your idea to do this. It was your idea to do that. I didn't do that. But like, do you get where I'm going with this? This is literally somebody who is trying to manipulate some type of reconciliation, for you to come back around, for you to change your mind, for you to get horny, for you to change your mind. Like this, it's like, it's such a fucked up tactic. And then they're dealing with somebody who's fucking playing them too, but you're too busy dealing with the player that the player doesn't fucking realize, or, the persona of a player giving you that persona because they thought it'd be beneficial for them to fucking play games that way. But they didn't realize they were getting fucking played. What goes around comes around. And they're not seeing, like I said, they're seeing the short end of the fucking stick. It's not even learning the complete fucking lesson. Again, I don't know about you guys, but my brain would have been like, same landscape, same this, same that. I can see the seeds growing. I can see them sprouting. I certainly would have chose the dirt versus the grass, because I would have planted more seeds. I would have landscaped my own yard. You get what I'm saying? This is somebody that looks at things. You got somebody who looks at things like it's moving ready. And they fucked up by controlling a certain scenario. This has to be close to home for you guys, because the energy is so potent. It's definitely a warning. This energy is trying to get you back, but they don't see what's going on behind their back. Some of them do, but they're not learning the whole lesson, or there's more lessons that they're not picking up on. You're going to end up making a judgment call whether they think they're making it or not. Mother of Air, she's no joke. She'll cut you off real fucking quick. She doesn't need an I'm sorry. She doesn't need closure. She doesn't need drama. She doesn't want to deal with control and conflict and other people that are running their mouths, talking shit. Bye. Mother of Air, dealing with the Son of Water with an apology in the Son of Air. Oh, I have an idea, prospect, blah, 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 blah. You have the Empress, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Six of Wands. Success over here. But you have very tormented energy too. You don't build upon something like this. You don't. You'd be foolish to build upon somebody who's still trying to control a dynamic or conflict. And it could be the energy around them, but it doesn't matter. That energy is still around them. This energy is not strong enough yet, because they still feel stuck. And you could say it's the other energy that's stuck, but it doesn't look like that, because we would have had brighter cards come out. So you got a lot of matrix around you. Moon tree and transcendent. This is definitely still kind of like the unknown, planting, transcending. Some of you, there's somebody else coming. There's somebody else coming right around the corner. This person's worried about it too, but too fucking bad. It could be the Matrix. It could be the spirituals. Okay, for the week, please. First week of March 2023. To me, you've even outgrown a situation. I don't even see how anyone would even want to entertain that, or it's very I was gonna put that in, but it's kind of staring at me. Yeah, see, and the ones I saw were veiled and shadow. And I did see a veil right over my face. Nature spirits. It's ironic I talked about Earth. It's like a projected veil though. It's like somebody doesn't want you to fucking see something, or somebody wants you to hold their hands. Like in the midst of all this fucking bullshit that they created, somebody who doesn't take accountability. It's like an energy it's like you always see all these apologies on the board, but is anyone ever apologizing? Or are they apologizing because you feel the way you feel? Oh, I'm sorry you feel that way. Are they sorry for what they did? Because it's almost like an energy of avoidance. Somebody just avoids. Like you have avoidance and you have truth. You're dealing with an energy here that avoids everything, avoids talking about the truth, avoids talking about life, avoids talking about the truth. And you're not an avoider. You're dealing with somebody here who's made their way through life by avoiding, thinking they were smart enough to out-talk themselves or to switch the story up. Or you get what I'm saying? Where you, on the other hand, speak the truth, walk the truth, see the truth, expect the truth. Very two different energies. I don't see how you guys are compatible. If you got somebody around you that's like talks about fucking compatibility, we're so compatible. You're not. You're mirroring each other, but you do your shadow work and the other person does not. That's not compatibility. That's mirroring. There's a big fucking difference between mirroring and compatibility. You got one that has gone their whole life with avoiding things, and another one that just speaks the truth. How do you think that's compatible? There's nothing compatible there. You do your shadow work, but somebody else doesn't do theirs. And then to top it off, they got a fucking matrix fucking karmic that manipulates them through emotional manipulation. Threatening. This is like a threaten. This is like a threat. They didn't keep that energy from you to keep you safe. Trust me. I just heard a dingbat. You're dealing with a dingbat. You got power and talisman. So again, there's that spiritual cleansing and shadow again. Protect yourself with a talisman. That came in last week. Represents new doors opening for you now. New pathways are presented at this time. It also invites you to create and change. Create a mantra that could help support you. There's healing. There's The empowerment of the talisman with your intention to evoke its magic into your everyday life. Meditate on this card. Act as a powerful road runner. New adventures, opportunities. Discover hidden talisman's power and peace. This is like sigil work too. Skeleton key is often used in magic symbology of moving from one place to another. It's also one of many symbols of a goddess. When worn as a talisman or charged with an intention, the key can free us from its imposed cages and move us to the next part of our journey by opening new doors and objects and opportunities. Okay, so there's new doors opening for you guys. All right, let's get this bullshit off the board because that's there. Okay. Talisman. I believe the power came out last week. You are powerful, you are worthy, you are a sovereign. It's time to remember your work. Drawing this card invites you to take place in starting the role of life. There's no need to play small here. You're being granted permission to display your strengths at this time. It does not serve you to hide your gifts. Drawing this card also indicates that it's time for you to take back your power in any situation that you may have given it or been taken or given away. This is the crown of Isis and sometimes the crown of Hathor that's made up by the sun disk cradled by the cow's horn. The sun and the cow were both worshipped in ancient Egypt and symbols of the different equal powers of the feminine and masculine. So it talks about that balance. You guys, there is definitely a new opportunity coming in. All right. And then you got spiritual cleansing. It's time for the spiritual cleansing of your body, mind, and spaces which you reside. There's an imbalance or a stuck energy or a heaviness in your environment that needs to be released before you proceed further. So you need to stop engaging with any energy that's questionable. You need to not think about any energy that's questionable, especially the energy that just came in. You need to cleanse yourself. You need to maybe create a sigil or a talisman to help you because you have that balance, you have that power. So mind, body, and your spaces which you reside, there's an imbalance, a stuck energy, or a heaviness in your environment that needs to be released before you proceed further. And that's not a message for the matrix energy. That's a message for you because I could tell that energy is strong around you. It's like it's got a grip on you, but it doesn't. You've already cut the cord to it, but it still think it has a grip on you. It's like that obsessive energy, right? For those who know how to cleanse. Some of you should burn a bay leaf. We cleanse a lot of things in areas. Always remember to cleanse yourself as well. I can't stress enough sigil magic. Or screenshotting this. Staring at it before you meditate. Because new pathways are coming in. I would just even cleanse yourself of just, if you know this energy is around you, just cleanse yourself. Ask for a little bit more protection. Somebody could be giving you the evil eye, but it's got nothing on you and where you go next. Let's do one more for my spirituals. for my spiritual cleansing. Could even be talking, sweeping it, opening the window, spring cleaning. It's such a simple thing to do, okay? Courage. So there's definitely an opportunity coming. You're being invited to summon your courage and take the next action. Drawing this card is nudging you to move ahead. This is the moment to seize the day, the lives of your dreams, to step forward with confidence. You can meditate on this symbol or a mantra when you need a boost of encouragement. The lightning bolt is a symbol of courage and inspired by a fictional cartoon character and a real life character of my life. This card is dedicated to Dennis, the aka Shazam, the boy who is never afraid to try something new. A forever inspiration of the wild journey of life. Rest in power. This could be somebody that wants to come along for the journey, but I said for my spirituals when we saw that fear card. But it's just have the courage to cleanse the energy, mind, body, and soul too, guys, and move forward. Some of you might just be really struggling to let a certain energy go, but there's nothing about that energy is worth holding on to. You're still dealing with somebody who's allowing a karmic to kind of puppet them around. And they can swear to you all they want. That's not how it's going down. It is. It's like somebody having a knife to someone's throat. There could have been some threats. It's not the first time in the last couple months I read somebody having a knife to someone's throat. I just heard it again. I get my peaches down in Georgia. What does that song have to do with anything? The lyrics to I Get My Peaches Down in Georgia. I'm a Justin Bieber too. I get my peaches down in Georgia. Get my weed from California. I get my chicks from up north. Done being distracted. The one I need is right in my arms. Your kisses, your taste, you're sweeter than mine. Because it talks about I left my girl. I hated to leave. I call it torture. It's like two people though, It's that third party, but so this is speaking of the other energy coming towards you. So I don't know how you feel about that either. Because there's nothing about that screams like hallelujah, yes, come back, yes, you learned to let, like, oh hell no, like no 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 no. Unless you're dealing with an energy that's completely ready to walk away from the other energy and not live a matrix life, I mean, I don't see any of that. I wouldn't be cutting nobody no fucking slack. Oh, courage. Courage, you got. Yeah, refocus on karmic partner. So you're like, what the fuck? So it's like have the courage to refocus and turn your back in regards to a karmic partner. But it's like then you're dealing with somebody who doesn't know what to think. Do I start new? Am I abandoning that person if I'm with this person? Yeah, your lesson fucking here is to leave the fucking karmic behind. He or she do not give a fuck like you think they do. That energy has been emotionally manipulating your ass for fucking years. This is like, oh, I fucking hate when the Matrix comes in and plays a part like this because it's that Matrix has no business being here. Zero fucking business. Somebody just wanted to keep putting their fucking business, their nose where it doesn't fucking belong. Others of you, it's leave the fucking karmic because they have a karmic. Like they did, like re-fucking focus. You do not need this person. I'm just hearing somebody's very needy, clingy. I need you to do this. I need you to do that. I need you to do like. I get my peaches down in Georgia. Again, somebody, there's a soulmate here. Somebody met somebody else, whether it's meant to be or not. A catalyst to get you out of this fucking situation that's shitty. You have another energy that's manipulating you so you don't go towards the other energy. Where's your fucking balls? Where's your own brain? There's nothing here. I just said, like, what's up, doc? There's fucking nothing here that you want, guys. To me, this is refocus. The energy might be getting the best of you. Don't repeat another lesson with, I just heard Dumbo. And I don't mean it as dumb like that. I mean, Dumbo was afraid to fly, right? Or the ears were too big or something. That's probably why I'm getting the Dumbo. The Dumbo he was afraid to fly, right? Everyone made fun of him because of his ears. What's the moral of the message of the movie Dumbo? Bullying, discrimination. Well, maybe not. Dumbo, slang, slow-witted, intelligent person. Okay, so you might be dealing with just a fucking idiot. All right, so could be dealing with somebody here who has no fucking morals and likes to mistreat other people and humiliate other people. You know? Could be dealing with somebody who's fucking prejudiced. I don't know, guys. But it is a tragic movie too. So I don't 3 lessons that kids will learn from Dumbo. Spread your wings and fly. I like that. The power of love, family, and courage. And aside the political message, it's about it's important message for animal rights and cruelty. So I don't fucking know, guys. Then I got Timothy the mouse, which probably has no courage. I don't know what to tell you. I know people deserve second fucking chances, but I don't see nothing here about a second fucking chance. Nor do I think you should give anybody a fucking second chance in this predicament because I feel like it'd be like the 8th fucking chance. When's enough? When somebody fucking realizes something, oh yeah, we're just gonna putz around and watch you. Committed. They were committed to something else. They weren't committed to where they needed to be. Ass backwards fucking priorities. Sitting back, fucking watching. Material world, destruction. I mean, Like, I don't think this energy is holding you back. Do I think that, I mean, this energy is definitely going to come back your way, but it's like they're still dealing with something karmic here. To me, is have the courage to shift your, you wouldn't need the courage to shift your focus though. Like, I don't know if you're struggling leaving it. I don't think so. Can I have a message for courage in regards to my spirituals, please? Because this is throwing me off, but that could be a message too of somebody wanting to throw you off. Because I don't think you're dealing with anybody who has the fucking courage. Be patient with yourself, inner child. Divine timing. There's a barrier. Fear, nostalgia. Divine masculine. Contemplation, settling, renovation. How do we say renovation? It's reinvention. I feel like you almost beat yourself up over the situation you put yourself in. It had to have been a lesson in something karmic here for you as well, because it's what it did was heal the inner child. There's something here that's meant to go down real soon. I don't think it's this other person. It might be a replica of the person that you were just with. I don't know what type of message that is. I think there's somebody new coming into your life. 9 of Cups, 9 of Swords. There's the fear, happiness. I don't know what's up with that replica energy. The Magician, 9 of Wands. You got a lot of nines. Nine of Wands. Getting back up, fighting. This is always picking yourself back up, being exhausted, but it's like the wounded warrior, but not like a victim wounded warrior. It's like not a blockage, but it's like, all right, I'm done with this. I'm done with this cycle. You may be fearful, exploring. There's something about another person that's kind of going to be like another person here. With the divine masculine here. But I'm hoping it's a better version. Knight of Swords, 3 of Wands. They could be at a distance, or it's the patience with the Knight of Cups. Yeah, see this? Six Spirit's going to put you in a new position here. Because patience for that other person or a situation is not a thing. Spirit is not going to say have patience for that situation. You've lost your fucking patience. Spirit is not making you stay in that type of situation at all. That situation is complete bullshit. They would want you out of that ASAP. And if you've already learned that lesson, it's like another lesson coming along. It's like building upon that lesson, building it stronger. Divine timing. King of Pence, Queen of Pence, 9 of Cups. Yeah, you're about to meet somebody that you might possibly marry. It might be a lifetime partner. It's a court couple. It's a wish come true. It's a wish granted, something you've wished for. It could be a life partner. It could be you just meet your match. Could be a new job, a work situation. With the Knight of Cups, it is somebody new. They could be at a distance with the Three of Wands here. They could be a Sagittarius. They could be, again, at a distance, somebody who's clear communication from a distance. Knight of Cups, someone's already got feelings for you. I think you're going to be, I don't think you necessarily shut it down, but you're going to be like, nah, I just went through some shit and yada, yada, yada. Because to me, there's like healing here. But it's like you healed your inner child. Like there was things on your end that didn't even have to do with the other person, but lessons on your end, right? You're always working on your own self, your shadow work. Yeah, Three of Swords is a very disappointing situation. They're carrying too much weight. You had to make a judgment call, which we saw coming in there. So, what up, Buttercup?
Who's here?
Just me.
Oh.
So, it is like healing. There definitely was some disappointment here. Very heavy weight. But again, whatever comes at you next is very divine. It's a wish. You can create, you can build. Again, it might be somebody at a distance. Cleanse yourself, move forward. Because it's almost like getting out of one thing and getting right into another. But something better suited. Something definitely suited for you, something that can grow. I just heard enrichment, encouragement. Somebody who's going to encourage you. So, Page of Wands, you're going to have a message coming in soon with the Wheel of Fortune here. Okay, so, all right, y'all. I'll be back at some point. But don't forget, this is a big warning. This will come when it's supposed to come, and it's coming. Don't forget about all the energy in the matrix that is here. Don't get suckered or swindled or persuade or like, Let me just get one of these real quick. And I'm telling you, like, even if you're dealing with somebody and they're dealing with that, it's too much matrix, and there's still a stuck energy, okay? So don't deal with stuck, okay? I just heard, I am stuck on stupid and stupid stuck on me. Like, no, okay? You got a golden path, all right? Yeah, there's some sorrow from this situation that you were just in, but what up, Buttercup? 2 spoons?
3.
3? 3 spoons?
Just so we have spoons.
Oh. You ran out of plastic down there?
Yeah, we ran out of plastic. I bought some.
No.
I'm having cereal. I just want spoons for after.
Okay. You got a golden path, a golden opportunity right around the corner. This is what you need to concentrate on, because if you concentrate on this, well, like how I was kind of talking about, if you concentrate on this, it's like the previous scenario I just read. There's more disappointment than there is love, and that's sad. The pain overpowers the love. Okay, so don't think about that. There's a golden path, a golden opportunity. And I really think your past is going to try to come back around. So don't be like, oh my God, is this my person? But no, they're probably just going to come back around because they don't want you fucking going nowhere. Okay. Some of you, is it your past? Maybe. I doubt it though. I'm pretty sure you're a smart enough fucking cookie to not get swindled into that shit. There's too much karmic shit going down. All right. I think there's going to be somebody new that comes along, but somewhat resembles the previous person. So it could be somebody you know, because you did have nostalgia there. And you're like, oh, hell no. I don't know. Maybe you want to give it an opportunity. If you do what's best for you at the end of the day, you can't go wrong. You know what I mean, jelly beans? If you know a situation's no good, it ties you down, it's exhausting, it eats at your energy, you don't get anywhere. It's like around and around and around we go. Like, it doesn't matter how many fucking apologies or excuses or reasoning or what somebody says. Like, shut that shit down. Zap it. Gone. You know not to put yourself in that situation. So I don't know if you have someone coming towards you where you might have been in that situation with that particular person already. Trees are upside down here. But I don't know. It is very disappointing when you leave a situation that you thought had possibility and growth and potential. But there's nothing about that scenario that benefits you right now. So there is a golden opportunity. There's a new path you're about to walk, and it does have to do with somebody or something familiar. Let's just do one of these this week for my spirituals to connected to that. Connected to that. In the still of the night, I held you tight. And you got innocence. So it's that energy of you, reconnecting with you. And then you have that adventure. Oh, yeah, you did have that message, too, with the other cards, right? It's like right before you move forward, it's like that cleansing, the stillness. You got something coming your way this week. An idea, a craft. I heard a craft. Craft is in, like, magic. Craft is in, like, I don't know, craft show. If you get some type of invite, I would go. And not from somebody from your past who's like, hey, you want to get a coffee? Not that type of fucking invite, guys. Because it really is like that stillness. It's you. It's that authentic you. There's something there. It could have to do with meditation or just kind of going within. All right. You got Metatron and Victory. I'm telling you, in harmony, there's something around the corner that's coming that brings complete bliss. I mean, it's beautiful. I'll be back. I forgot to put the chat on, guys. Sorry. There's a reason for everything. I was just gonna do. I still gotta start cooking. I was gonna make stuffed mushrooms. I don't know. I was just gonna invite you along for the ride. I almost wanted to. I've really been thinking about doing a cooking channel, but it's not where I'm really going. I mean, I know I'm able to multitask, but maybe fucking shits and giggles just to hang out and have fun. I don't fucking know. I don't know, guys. But I don't know why I just got you into the kitchen. Message for everybody. There. I don't know. Some of you baking. I would never be a baker. I got a rolling pin right here, but I would never, I'd never be a baker. This is like for pounding out the chicken, right? So, but some of you might be really good at baking. Starting with the kitchen, or wine, all the wines up there, not all of it, but some of it, right? So I don't know. What's that saying? Get out of the kitchen? What's that? What's that saying? Like if it's too hot, get out of the kitchen. I'll be back later, guys. Love you, bye.